Okay, so I am just super excited coming out of Extravaganza, um, and I want to kind of go into one of the things that I really pulled away from this event was um, they talked a lot about enrolling your people in the vision, okay? And this is something that I've noticed in my personal business um, that maybe has been a little bit weak. And and so and I feel like when your vision is weak, then your business is going to be weak because people need to see, something greater, right? So that's kind of what we're going to focus on tonight, and we're going to focus on developing kind of our. You've heard you want to find your why, right? Um, so we're gonna work through a little exercise actually on developing and finding your why. This is something that's really, really, really helped me a lot. And then also your business vision and your life vision. So kind of crazy, kind of serious, kind of deep, but excuse me, all totally, I think personally, the first step before you take any other steps in this, it's like you need to define that for yourself so that you can have so that you can keep going, so that you can keep going and so that you can get rid of the excuses and so that you can throw all that other crap out the door because when it comes down to it, you're so crystal clear on what it is that you want, what it is you see for your life. And then the coolest part is then casting that vision out to other people. And that's, I feel like, where the magic comes in building your team. So if you guys are excited, I hope you have your just something to write some notes down with because we're going to do a little. I'm so sorry for the way I sound, you guys. We're going to be doing, like I said, a little exercise for this, okay? Um, so the first thing is developing our why, right? Um, so I want you to write down, if you can. Oh, there's Catherine telling me she can't get on. So you're going to write at the top of your paper, um, what do I really want out of life? Okay. And these are not things you're going to answer right away, right now. You, this call is only 30 minutes. So this is definitely something you're going to want to come back to and work through for a few minutes for yourself. But first thing is, what do I really want out of life? And then the next question is, what is most important to me in each area of my life? And then these are the areas basically of everybody's life: personal, relationships, spirituality, career, finances, health, physical environment, contribution, and social slash recreational. Okay, so I'll just say those ones again really quick. So personal. Okay, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you could write all that fast. Okay, so personal, relationships, spirituality, career, finances, health, physical environments, contribution, and then social and recreational. And I think, is that Jessica? Hey, Jessica, welcome. Okay, so have those things written down. And then how much, this is the next question. I'm sorry, I don't have like slides for these, but how much and what kind of freedom do I want? How much and what kind of freedom do I want? And essentially, there's four kinds. So we have time freedom. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Okay, Jessica wrote all those in the comments, so you can check that if you didn't get them all. So for time or for freedom, it's time freedom, financial freedom, locational freedom, and emotional freedom. Okay, and I'll say those ones again. So time freedom, financial freedom, locational, and emotional freedom. All right, are we doing good so far? Hopefully I'm not going too fast. Okay. So, and then the next question is, how much income do I want to earn? All right.
Jen,
Yes.
Jen, with the freedom one, what was the question?
The freedom one is how much and what kind of freedom do I want? How much and what kind of freedom do I want? Okay, cool. So, and then the next question you're going to want to ask yourself is how much income do I want to earn? And so the key with these questions, and when you go back and you sit down and you write this, um, you just kind of have to, don't think like if these things are possible, just simply imagine that they are possible and just like totally have a blast with it. Like I did this a couple of months ago and it has seriously changed like everything for me. When I could get crystal clear on all this stuff, like it makes a big difference. So don't restrict yourself. Definitely go all out. Like if you want full-time income, put that and write that number. So be very, very specific, okay? Be as specific as you possibly can. It's kind of crazy how the world gives us those things like when we're super specific. So, okay. All right. So this is a little quote. The most powerful visions address and align your personal aspirations with your professional dreams. Brian P. Morgan said that. So now we need to, so now, when you've worked through this, you'll find your why, which is so cool. Then you're going to go and you're going to move on and you want to determine for yourself, what is my business vision? Okay. So, excuse me. And then what's so cool about what we do in our business, so our business does have the power to be the vehicle to make our personal visions a reality. So this is where it gets really, really fun. All right, so I have some more questions for you guys to write down, okay? So I'll try to go slow. All right, the next thing you want to write down is, what does my Herbalife business need to look like in order for me to live my personal vision? What does my Herbalife business need to look like in order for me to live my personal vision? All right, cool. And then so we're going to go through some of these questions for our business vision. All right, and your business vision has the same elements that your personal vision has. Okay, and also something to know is that your business vision, it's going to evolve over time, especially as you get to be more familiar with how this business works. It's going to evolve over time. So definitely this is a good exercise to reevaluate every, maybe like 90 days or every year or something like that, to make sure you are really in alignment with all of this. Okay. All right. So some things to help you with your business vision. First thing you're going to want to write down is determine which level in the marketing plan best matches with what you want to earn, or what I want to earn in my business vision. So now, and if you don't really know what kind of income goes with each level, that's something you can definitely ask your sponsor, okay, and they can kind of help you. But determine which level you want to be at. So, if you want to be making an extra $500 a month, obviously you're going to want to be anywhere from supervisor to like world team. If you want more of a career level income, hey, Catherine, hi. If you want more of a career level income, you're probably going to want to be on the millionaire team or the president's team, right? So figure that out. write that down. And then this is a really cool part of the exercise. So what emotions, and you're going to want to write this down, what emotions will I feel when I experience that income for the first time? Sorry, I got to take a sip because of my throat. And if you guys just don't mind, make sure that your lines are muted too so we don't get any back feed. So the question is, what emotions will I feel when I experience that income for the first time? And then the next question you're going to want to write down is, what will it feel like when I'm experiencing that income month after month? Okay. Are we doing good? I know it's a lot of questions. I wish I had slides for this so that we could all see it, but I think you guys are doing great. All right. For your business vision, again, you're going to want to write in present tense. Be very, very descriptive, and again, have fun. So I can't stress enough how when you put these things into practice, and I'm going to talk about later how to do that, but when you know all these things and you're putting it into practice, and your things are very, very descriptive, how they start coming, like how you start attracting it. I guess it's the law of attraction. The law of attraction. Jessica, I'm trying to see what you just said. Hold on. Oh, okay. Audio cut off after you said determine which level best matches your income. So the three things are: determine which level you want to be, that in the marketing plan that matches your income you want to earn. Then what emotions will I feel when I experience that income for the first time? And then also, what will it feel like when I'm experiencing that income month after month? Okay. All right. And I can drop all these questions too in the chat. So I can definitely do that. All right, you guys, this part is one of my favorite parts, and it's 8:04, so we got a couple, we're doing good on time. All right, the next thing you're going to want to write on your paper is opportunity costs. All right, so we've got our why, we've got our business vision. Now we want to write down the opportunity costs. So basically, well, let me put it this way. All right, so in business, opportunity cost it literally means this: the loss of potential gain from other alternatives when one alternative is chosen. So what's this going to cost me if I don't do this, right? So the last step is to evaluate the cost of what not achieving your business vision would be. Okay, this is very, very powerful, so stick with me. So write down on your paper, 5 years from now, what will my life look like if I don't consistently say yes to my business and work to make my personal and business vision a reality? So I'll say that again, but I need to take a sip of water first. Or it's actually not water, it's liqueur. Okay, I'm just being silly. So 5 years from now, what will my life look like if I don't consistently say yes to my Herbalife business and work to make my personal and business vision a reality? Then there's a few more questions here, and if you don't get all these right away, it's okay. I'll drop them in the chat. But how will my life be different? How will it be the same? And then what will I be missing out on for myself and my family? So how will my life be different? How will my life be the same? What will I be missing out on for myself and for my family? All right. So definitely, I would say, especially since we're straight out of a big, powerful event, this stuff is going to be, this exercise is going to be easy for you. Not easy, maybe, but I think it would be easy for you because we just were like blasted with vision. Okay. So, so take 30, 45 minutes and do yourself this favor because when you get this all clear again, like you are so crystal clear, there's like nothing that can get in your way. Okay. And so, like, to give you an idea, I'm going to read you my business vision really quick and please don't judge me. I hope this is like all good. But so at the top of my business vision, I have my income. And so I want to be earning $350,000 per year. I will feel really, I will feel like I really accomplished my vision and goals. Excuse me. When I reach this high level of income with Herbalife, all of the time, pain, struggle will all have been worth it once I know I have made this happen. And it will feel even more amazing knowing that I built this President's Team check by helping others become financially independent. I will cry a lot when I walk across the stage in 2020 as a brand new President's Team member, knowing how many lives have been impacted. So you kind of get the idea. It was specific. It had exactly how much I want to be making. It said when. Okay, so try to like really, and it had some emotion in there too. So when you're going through the exercise, just keep all that in mind. Okay, and so the last part of this, and I kind of touched on how you want to use this as a tool in your everyday life. You want my button? You don't have one of these buttons? Oh, I love this button. Is I make that this is part of my every morning routine. Okay, and I really feel like all of us should have a solid morning routine before any of those distractions set in. You know, we want to make sure that we've got everything situated up here and right here, that what we're about to go do, no matter what happens in our day, like we've got it. Like this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. And if you need to like revisit all your stuff like later in the day, again, like do it. But it's so helpful to have it all written down. So I just want to share with you kind of my morning routine and what I've found is like so powerful about the morning routine. So number one is doing my affirmations. Okay, and that's like maybe a whole nother training day, but writing down all of the things that I see, you know, that I want to attract into my life, and there's like 30 of them. All right, so I have those just on a little notepad on my phone, and it's really good to write, like manually write those out. But if you don't have the time, just speak them out loud. Okay, so I start with that, and then I pray if you're spiritual, you know, if you're spiritual and stuff, like make time in your morning for that. Then I will give some gratitude. So I'll just write down like 5 things that I'm grateful for that day. And then I will read my personal vision and my business vision and my opportunity cost. I'll read that, and then I'll try to do my personal development as well. Um, and that's about 15 to 30 minutes. All right. And and then focus, and then I take a little bit of time to focus on my goals. And I do 30, 60, and 90-day goals. And I have them written out, and maybe I can drop this too in our chat. Okay. This little worksheet right here, my 30, 60, and 90-day goals, and then my 90-day action plan attached right on the back. So what I do is I keep them all right bundled together so that it's super easy for me to access. I'm not like trying to find where's my 90-day plan. Like I know exactly where it is. I open it up in the morning, and it's so helpful, you guys, to see, like, you know, that you've got all this. Like you've got it, because I think a lot of times what happens is we we write these things down probably in the beginning of the month, and then like life happens, and then like it's EOM, and we're like, my 90-day plan, like my daily plan, what happened, like what am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing. So just do yourself a favor, get organized and put all this stuff together so that you can start your day like very, very clear. And I'm telling you, like the things that you're going to start attracting into your life and into your business is going to be unreal. So we have like 3 minutes left. I have no idea if Nikki actually was able to hop back on, and it doesn't look like she was able to. Her phone died. She was gonna kind of close out our call, but yeah. If you guys, do you guys have? Oh, sorry. There's more conversation here. I was gonna ask if you guys had anything you wanted to share, or any questions or anything like that. Nick is not on. Yes, I will drop a picture of the vision that I wrote out for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see that kind of like inspiration from it. So, you guys, thanks for hopping on. Thank you. I think that I'm really excited for this focus group call because I just it's just needed, especially in the beginning of the week, for us all to like have that good mindset. And so I look forward to seeing more of you guys more often. But I'm gonna, well, it's 8:13. Did anybody want to share anything real quick? Jessica, did you want to share anything? You don't have to. It's okay.
I was just gonna say, Jen, that I'm so damn proud of you. You were like seriously starting to believe and see what everyone else is seeing, how freaking amazing you are, and now you're sharing with us, and I'm learning a lot from you too. So thank you.
Oh, thank you, girl. Yes. Thank you so much. That means a lot. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. We're going to just close out a little early, and we will reconvene next week. So, bye. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen.
No problem. See ya. And